Good morning, everyone. First thing first, is my voice audible to everyone?
Audible, sir.
Yes, thank you. See, I have started the first chapter in political science. I have also shared this video or this book, the first chapter and second chapter in this book, right? It discusses about what is politics and it also discusses about what is political theory. They have given in a very simple manner to understand, right? You can just go through it. After reading that book, most probably in NCRT, there is one book called 11th class. You have political theory book. In that, the first chapter is also about political theory. But this book has IGNO has more much in-depth analysis of political theory as such. If you want again some basics, you can go and read that first chapter in NCRT political theory book, right? Or if you want, I can share that also today. I'll share that also for those references, right? This is all for references, not for answer writing, right? So that your subject knowledge will be enhanced whenever you're in trouble. They help you to overcome that problems. So these two things, and I'll be sharing one more thing today. So this is the first thing. So I have not erased this. Just I wanted to show you what are the things that we have read yesterday. So we are reading about political theory, meaning and approaches. In that, we have analyzed the previous year questions, and from previous year questions, we have understood that political theory. In political theory, they are asking one question which is of 10 marker or 15 marker. And the second thing is, it has also said what are the political theories as such. What is uh, normative theory, what is scientific theory, right? They have given both. And then uh, how the subject evolved over a period of time, how it has declined and how it has emerged over a period of time. So that you'll be studying here, right? That is also the thing. So what previous year question analysis, what is political theory? In order to understand what is political theory, I started saying that what is actually the theory, what is hypothesis, what is theory, what is law, right? Einstein's theory of relativity, Newton's uh, laws of motion, right? With that, I hope you do understood what is theory as such, and I am discussing something about politics or political. Then we'll be going into the rest of the things. This is what we have discussed. So continuing with that topic. So first thing first, in the political theory, you understood what is theory. Now you have to understand what is politics. Now, if I ask you what is politics, everyone will have one interpretation about politics. Some say that it is about the politicians. Some say that politics doesn't carry a good image, right? Some people have negative opinion of the politics, right? Whenever you use the term, when something is not happening according to the line, you always say that don't use dirty politics here. So politics has been evolved by looking at what human relations are. But in general, what politics is as such? Now, politics is something which is a discipline of social sciences. This is what I was discussing. What is social science? Science is something which is backed by facts, right? There are two types of sciences in academics. One is pure sciences like physics, biology, chemistry, mathematics, right? They are pure sciences. You have some proofs. Whereas it comes to social science, it is something which is related to the society as such. In the social sciences, you have arts, one discipline, history, one discipline, public administration, one discipline, political science, one discipline. So, what do you mean by discipline? Whenever I use the term discipline, in social sciences, the subjects are known as disciplines, right? History. Normally in schools we call it as history subject, geography subject, right? That like that we call. But the term that you have to use actually in social sciences is discipline. What do I mean by discipline? History discipline, political science discipline. So this is the thing. Discipline means subjects. So, social science has many disciplines such as philosophy, psychology, politics, law, history, or all disciplines of social sciences. Now, so politics is, our society is something which is concerned about the individual and his environment. Individual and his environment. That is, individual the family, the society, and the state and the territory in which he was living. That is called social sciences. In this, politics is something which is more concerned about how an individual is being affected by the other person, or how he is affected by the so-called the ruling, or by the so-called organization. Now, when it comes to the individual personality, individual alone, when you are speaking about the individual or his family or his studies in his school or anything, now that components form a part of your sociology or society. Sociology is the study of social relations of individuals. Social relations in the sense how the individual is formed, how he is getting married, how he is having family, what type of family he has, what type of house he has, what type of education he is getting, what type of religion he believes. All this forms a part of your sociology. But when it comes to political science, sociology is one branch or one discipline of social sciences. Sociology is one branch of social sciences. Similarly, when it comes to politics, here you are not bothered about your study, or the individual's life, individual's marriage. Rather, you are bothered about how this individual is being impacted or impacting, how he is getting impacted, or he is getting impacting the community or the other person. So this is about the so-called politics. Politics is how the person is affecting the other person. So in short, how can we say this? Politics is studying the system or that process which influences the individual, which norms influences the individual, and how the individual is affecting the community. So it is bi-directional. So politics is that. Now what is, or how the term has evolved, let's look at this. The term has evolved from a thing called police, POLIS. Politics has evolved from a term called police, which means the ancient city states of Greece. So it is a Greek origin. In the Greek, in the ancient times, you had city states. You used to call those states as city states. Now, politics as such is the systematic study of these city states. Whatever the state is present, whatever the ancient Greek cities are present, city states are present, the systematic study of these city states, how these city states are being organized, how they are being following a line, how they are being framed under some rules. A systematic study has developed in Greek, and that systematic study of that city state is called as politics. And whoever is playing a very crucial role in this systematic line, they are known as the institutions and the processes. You'll study about those institutions, you'll study about the process in which the system has been arranged, everything, how the city state is organized and how it is influencing the individual, everything comes under politics. So what I am saying, politics is a branch of social science just like sociology, but sociology is limited to your house. Politics is not limited to your house, it is going beyond your house, or looking at the aspects which are happening in the society, particularly the rules that are being framed to govern the society, the institutions that are present to govern that rules. You'll be studying about that and how that rules are being framed. These three things you'll be discussing in politics. Once you analyze this, you will understand the structure which is present in a particular area to ensure the so-called systematic way of life. So it is about a systematic way of life and studying how that systematic way of life is being carried out in a particular domain, in a particular geographical territory. That is called politics. So what you study, politics is a systematic study. A systematic study. It is not studying like whenever we like. No, it should go for a systematic study. What you are studying? You are studying the city states. One area that is called cities or the states, you will be studying it. What you will study in that city states, how that city states are being governed by themselves, how that city state is organized by themselves, what are the institutions that are playing a crucial role in that systematic study, or in that in that city state. You'll be studying them. You'll not only studying them, what is the process? There will be some process on which they are governed. Say for example, India is a nation, right? Now look at this. Politics is, no, sociology is about me, about my family. Now when it comes to politics, I will be studying about how India is there, how India is being governed, on what basis India is being governed, who is governing, how they are framing the laws, and how it is impacting me, and what are the institutions that are present to ensure that the governance is going in the correct way. If I study all these factors under one discipline, and that discipline is called as political science discipline or politics discipline, right? Just like the difference between biology and environment. What is biology? Biology means individual starts with the cell and it reaches to the individual. That is called biology. You start about cells, you started cells gives rise to tissues, tissues gives rise to organs, organs gives rise to organism, organism is known as individual. If you are studying from cell to individual, that is called biology. After individual comes out, it is known as individual and his environment, where you will be studying about the individual, population, you will be studying about various species, you will be studied about the so-called community or ecosystem, and then ecology. All these forms a part of your environment, right? Similarly, sociology is something which is related to personal, political is something which is going beyond personal things and strategy. This was the earlier interpretation of politics, what politics exactly is, right? I think it is going